guys, we're here. It's Candy from My03, our03, and we are interviewing Hot Fuzz.
Woo. Yeah.
Hi, guys. You introduce yourselves and let us know what you do in the band.
Okay, I'll start.
Yeah.
I'm Evan. I'm the lead vocalist and the guitarist for Hot Fuzz.
I'm Josh. I'm the drummer for Hot Fuzz.
I'm Jamie and I play bass.
I'm Braden. I play lead guitar.
Ryan, also play rhythm and a bit of lead. Braden and I kind of like do a bit of a dual thing, and I also do some backing vocals.
Okay, cool, guys. What was your musical background before this band?
So I've been playing music for quite a few years now because I'm old. I've played in a couple of bands for the last 7 or 8 years. Starting with what was called Bush Mechanics, moved into like a solo career, and then Evo, which was a duo. Then the Undaunted, which is like a buddy band we played quite often around here. There's a buddy band.
Crossways local.
Yeah, local band. Yeah, local buddy band. Played a lot of Crossways as well. And then obviously now in Hot Fuzz, I got these guys together. I just really appreciated their musical talent and their skills that they have. And we're just hoping to skyrocket from where we are now and get some originals out. And at the moment, we're just covering a few songs, but I think we're going to get there eventually.
Yeah, I've been playing for since I was 9, I think, drumming. Started off playing just by myself, practicing and whatever, and then eventually joined a band with Ryan when I was probably about 18. And since then, Maritzburg probably has a severe shortage of drummers, so I've always been in the band since then.
Bass is even worse.
So yeah, I've always been in a band. I've never really had a preference for a specific style of music. I just enjoy drumming, really. That's me.
So yeah, I started playing bass in high school, but I never really took it seriously, and I never really played until 2020. I got recruited by a band, Scrapyard Junkies.
Recruited.
Yeah, they needed a bassist because Andre, their bassist, was leaving. So I ended up playing with them for a while. And then Brett and Summer, the guitarist and the lead singer, they immigrated. So the band kind of just fell apart. And then after that, I've just been playing with lots of bands.
10, 12, every band.
Every band.
As a resident bass player.
Yeah.
I started playing guitar when I was about 12. And then, I had a couple high school bands. One of them was called Fire by the Silos. And it was a lot of rock and roll covers, classic stuff. A lot of Hendrix stuff as well. And then after high school, I went to Durban to study music at Copa. And then from there, I took a break from gigging, and then that's when I joined Woodgate Band, and we started some things with Evan and stuff like that, Hot Fuzz. And then I've got a blues band called Dead Ringer, and then I'm also part of Baron Hardy Band as well. Yeah, all guitar as well.
I've been playing guitar since I was about 9. First actual band I was in was the band with Josh in high school. And then we kind of parted ways for a while, and then went up to Gauteng to try to start a band with mates, but didn't really work out. It was actually a mainly issue of neither of us having a working car at the time. So, that's always an issue when, trying to go live somewhere, go commute. Came back and then unexpectedly started Calico. I didn't think coming back to Maritzburg at the time, there wasn't much of a scene even compared to now. They played Calico for a few years and that was really cool. Singer moved to Cape Town, so it slowed down after that. And then started this band Woodgate with these guys recently. Well, last year of the 3 of us, and then Braden joined us recently. And Evan and I have known each other quite a few years. When Calico was gigging, we did quite a bit of stuff together. And then he said he was wanting to start this new band, so I was pretty psyched. Yeah.
Right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Oh yeah.
And then how did Hot Fuzz become a hot topic?
I don't know. It just was my generation. There's a lot of music that I couldn't play with any other bands that I was with, and I wanted to really get that out and bring it out. And I know for me, it felt like it was the right time for it to come out. We could bring some of the music back and maybe get some life back into Maritzburg, Howick, and those sort of things, because the scenes are
Double malt. Thank you.
Scenes of double malt.
Sure, bro. Cheers.
Stuff, man.
Because the scenes are quite big here in other towns and Maritzburg, and how it's really been a struggle. There's been a few guys, Leb, who's now in Ireland, he tried to bring up that scene here in Maritzburg side.
Yeah.
He did a lot of work with it. So just mainly for us, it's like bringing the scene back, I think. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I need more scene life.
That's it.
Yeah. And then the name Hot Fuzz, where did that originate from? Where did you guys?
So it's actually one of my favorite movies.
Yep.
And Ryan's
Oh,
favorite.
yeah.
I remember talking about that. Like,
I was
you told me
"Oh,
Hot
see."
Fuzz. I was like, it's in the
Is it-
movie.
yeah,
Like,
it's
you
in
talk
the
about
movie,
that movie.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
hooligans, they put them hooligans there.
Yeah.
We are going to hooligans as well.
And what inspires the band? Like, in your music, individually.
Sure. So,
Well, I would say
Like-
so far, we've really been doing a lot of covers. So we're yet to really write. So I guess we'll probably find some inspiration from the stuff we are covering. But
I think that's
it's quite a lot to pick from. It is.
Mm.
It's a lot of songs. Like Evan said,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, we're covering a few songs." He's definitely understating it. Like, yeah, Evan's been doing this kind of stuff for a while. Doing real gigs where you play a few hours and lots of covers.
Yeah.
Which one of those covers you might think, okay, that's not too hard to play. But when you're playing like 30 songs or something, it all becomes like a big blur. So I feel like I'm trying to get used to that because it is a lot. Yeah, I'm used to like playing 1 hour. Going for 3, I was like, Evan, how do you remember all of this? Like,
no sitting down.
Go. And then, how did music come into each of your lives? For you guys, it's by the sounds of it, it's just been a thing since you were teenagers, eh?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so for me, like my dad was always into music. He used to play the guitar, and we had like LPs and cassettes and stuff at home. We were always at home listening to stuff. When they were at work, I got home from school or whatever, I'd just be playing the music, and that's where it came from. It's just always been there, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's the same. Like my dad's a bass player. He's super into music, so I was always around. He was listening to like all sorts of different decades of music. So naturally, I just fell into it as well.
And yourself?
Sort of think way back.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad was just always into music, I guess. So like I listened to a lot of music. I remember when I was in like primary school, I used to sit in the car on the weekends and listen to like the East Coast Radio Top 20.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. At some point, I think when I was like 13, my parents gave me an MP3 player.
Oh, yeah.
And then I just like found all the music I could, which was a lot of Eminem at the time. Eminem and Linkin Park.
Yes, those are the two
And
majors.
I used to listen to that like a lot. And then I don't know, it's just kind of
Stuck.
Yeah.
How many bands were you in again? 10.
All of
Devin-
next weekend we're playing at the platform with Gate and Paddington to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
band, and Jamie is going to be playing all 3 bands. So it's
Oh,
just like
nice,
set after
Jamie.
set after set.
Yeah. Oh,
But the furniture,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for me, it's my parents are both very like musical. My mom especially, she like played piano and sings at church and stuff like that. So then that kind of became a part of my life. She tried to like set me up with piano lessons, and I just didn't really have like a fondness for it.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's
I think
you know.
everybody starts with piano when they're
Yeah.
younger.
And then
I
my
wanted to play the
dad,
trumpet
like,
in my-
yeah.
Hey, you play piano first? Nah,
It's like marching band, you know. My dad turned me on to some like Hendrix and stuff, and then I think like I was like a little like 8-year-old, and I had that realization like that's what I want to do, you know. And I remember like coming home from like school, and as soon as my like rents were out of the house, I'd still be in my school uniform, and I'd be like jamming to like all the AC/DC songs and like in my uniform, like playing air guitar. So I think it's it's always been something that I wanted to do, and I'm really grateful that I had this opportunity with these guys, to kind of make that dream come to reality,
Yeah, for me it was also growing up, like my dad did listen to like a lot of music, so he'd always play it for me and my brother. Yeah, it was kind of all kinds of music, from rock to hip hop to pop to like whatever. So I'd say even only after I actually started playing guitar, I started to kind of lean more towards rock. And I remember that being very distinctively because of Sean Morgan and Seether. when I found them, and like I don't know, I was just so taken by their music.
Yeah.
And then also reading up about them and how Sean is from Maritzburg, and he also like went to the same high school as me, and yeah, the fact that he like made it was like quite
That's gonna be me.
mind-blowing.
And then if you guys could form a celebrity super band with you in it though, who would you choose to be in the band?
Could it be like Dead or Alive?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah, definitely.
I'm already in the super band.
Brownie points.
That answer's gonna sound shit for you. He was just so
Don't say
sweet.
anything.
Have you ever
You guys
thought
are
about
my
that?
friends. Yeah, dude.
Right.
I think for me, you know, it would be Dimebag on guitar, and his brother Vinnie Paul on drums, and Tom Arai on bass, full ensemble. Basically, Pantera's lineup.
So you're gonna be Pantera.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
you know, basically Pantera, just with Tom Arai on bass and vocals.
Anybody else?
I've been trying to think, but I can only think of vocalists and drummers. I don't know any bass players or guitarists.
You're Jamie,
We're talking about celebrities.
Yes.
Jamie's famous in his own right.
They don't have to
Yeah,
be
I
on
guess
play an
that's
instrument; they just have to be famous.
Yeah.
That's my criteria.
I definitely have Dave Grohl.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
He can do anything, really.
I definitely want to play with either Flea or John Frusciante.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say John Frusciante.
Yeah, he was actually a huge inspiration for a while.
Alright, cool. In 2025, what are some of the key aspects you need to be a musician in 2025? So everybody out there.
A car. You need a car.
Yeah.
You need a car. Yeah, car first and foremost.
And a
Car
bass
first,
player.
bass.
If you have a bass, you're supposed to have a bass.
Yeah,
Start a
exactly.
band. Yeah. I think, obviously you need to be able to pitch up to wherever you need to play, or if you need to practice, you need to make sure that you do it. Doesn't necessarily have to be on time, because nobody's on time all the time. Not pointing fingers at anybody.
My case, nobody's on time.
But I think you just have to pitch up and be there and be consistent. Consistency is key.
Yeah. Cool. Anybody else have anything to add?
I think it's just balls and determination. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you have the guts to do what you want to do and you're determined to get it done, you can kind of make it in the scene.
And have fun doing it.
Yeah, and I think it's like the beautiful thing about like this scene here. Everyone's so supportive. Like whatever band comes out, it doesn't matter how good or bad you are. Like people still come out and support you regardless.
If I say.
It's our saving grace. Thanks, guys.
Longest standing inspiration in music for you guys, band or solo artist? We already know yours, Brandon. That's Sarah.
I probably have to say someone like Dan Petlansky, just because he's just been so consistent and just keep going and keep
And he's an
going.
amazing guitarist.
And he's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's absolutely brilliant. Just watching that guy. I remember watching him at Red Door, and it was just like, fuck, this is so cool. I wish I could do that. I could never play like him. I mean, I'm on the stage now, but it's just he's still an inspiration to still have sort of posters and shirts and stuff like that. It's a reminder.
Yeah.
I would say probably Matt Helpers from, I think that's his name actually, which sounds a bit weird, but he's my inspiration. But he's the drummer from Arctic Monkeys. He's been a long inspiration for me, even though he's not like a super technical drummer. Like he's always just been like perfect for the band, and that's sort of what our focus to be is like to fit well, like gel well with the music instead of just going all out and like.
And you do that.
For me, in high school, like my favorite band was a band called Rise Against, and their bassist I really liked, just like the way he played and the way his bass sounded. So like that would be one of them, and then but like the main one is Tim Comerford from Rage Against the Machine. Like I don't know, he has a groove that's hard to find, and, like hard to replicate. So I've always liked him a lot.
Yes.
That's
I think one of the other ones for me is a band called Tosca. They're like a little 3-piece like prog band. It's all just instrumental kind of things, and they've been really like inspirational to me, like in terms of writing and stuff. You know, they make really interesting stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
And Pantera.
Side note.
I thought Jamie was going to say Eminem.
I've had quite a few over the years, but I'd say the one that probably lasts the longest would be more recent. But, so like a lot of people wouldn't agree with me on this one. It's quite a controversial figure, but it's Ronnie Radke, Falling in Reverse.
I actually would agree with you on that one.
Like a lot of people hate him, and I'm not
Yeah.
going to argue with those people because he is quite controversial. But
It is.
I really like the way he brings different genres together, and also he's kind of faced a lot, kind of in his career and his life, and I at least respect the way like he's not afraid to speak his opinion, whereas a lot of people tend to filter themselves. I think that is an admirable trait, at least on its own. But yeah,
Cool. And then your favorite thing about the 03 scene at the moment?
The people.
Yeah.
The people that come out and watch bands.
100%.
That's definitely one of my favorite things, to see the joy on their faces. When
It's like the familiar faces as well. You know?
exactly, yeah.
And singing along to your guys'
Yeah,
tunes,
that's
eh?
right.
Yeah. That's right.
No, it's like the best feeling. When people like get into
Having like a little mosh pit start like when your band's up, it's like the greatest feeling. I think you know.
Yeah.
If you had 2 mil to spend on an event, what would you spend it on? Like setting up how would this event go? And who would you include in it?
Braden will get Pantera to come play.
Do you want me to
Pantera's
do
good.
it?
I need 2 mil. I think that's like
You asked
One of
really
the-
nicely though.
Like a little seance, you know.
Who would we have? Yeah.
We'd have Hot Fuzz and we take the 2 mil home.
Yes, for sure. Headliner.
We're starving musicians, guys.
Yeah.
Like, please help us.
Also need money.
One band that'd be cool to get out is, at least that is from South Africa, is Internet Girl. See, they're doing pretty well on social media.
Aren't they
From what I've
Joburg,
seen.
yeah?
I think they're Cape Town,
Okay,
but
so
yeah, they seem to have done really well. Like they get a lot of viewership on their songs and stuff. I'm pretty sure they even did like a little gig up in Europe somewhere recently. Like doing really well.
I think Jamie, I'm going to answer for Jamie's and say Eminem.
do you guys have a favorite song to play in the band? One that gets you like just happy, stoked to like, yes, I'm doing this. Even if I know you guys are doing covers at the moment, but like, do you have a favorite?
I'd say probably Burning Down the House. But
Oh, that's quite fun.
Yeah.
I think for me it's Molly's Chambers.
Yeah,
There's
same.
so
Also
much
that, yeah.
energy in
Yeah,
that song.
true.
Yeah.
So there's a couple.
And also even our cover of we do a cover of Hit Me Baby by
Oh,
Britney
yeah,
Spears,
yeah.
and we
Yes.
kind of make it like really metal and it's quite rad.
Oh,
Yeah, that is one of my favorites.
Do you guys play that every show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
That's why Jamie's got his Britney. It's Britney.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Sorted. And each of your favorite beverage can be a hot drink, cold drink, whatever.
For me, it's Red Bull because I basically live off stuff.
I know. That's not great.
So I'm still alive.
Mine's a cliche, but definitely coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Greek coffee or?
Oh no, like normal proper coffee, like espresso coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My favorite is vanilla Coke, which is I'm quite upset that they don't offer it
You can
anymore.
find it some places.
Yeah, it's just really expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not getting naked, but
Over here. Number 7, good old Jack Daniels for me.
Yeah. During the week and functioning time, probably coffee as well. Good cappuccino, but like a
Irish
strong.
coffee though.
But then I'd say probably mostly order double brandy and coke when I'm out. It's always between that and beer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a simple person.
And then do you guys have any advice for starting artists and bands in 2025?
Don't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just push through and like
Pushing.
persevere.
Yeah, network, meet with other
That's
musicians
it,
and stuff like that.
I think that's like the
Talk to
thing
them.
about like networking. It's like it doesn't have to be like this formal event. You can go out to a bar and like chat to people.
That's
I think that's pretty much how all of us met, anyways.
I would also say if you are doing really well and you notice you have talent, maybe your band picks and stuff, really well, just like watch crush the ego a bit because I've seen it happen a lot of young people, and I was probably even somewhat guilty, like back when Calico was going, getting a bit cocky, just because we were doing really well, like really good. But yeah, so just
Stay
be humble,
humble.
So
Yeah.
there's always someone better, like always.
I think like also the main thing is also like go out and support the other bands, and like that just kind of helps
Yeah.
build up that
Yeah.
network as well, yeah.
It's like holding each other up.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supporting, yeah.
100%.
That's good.
Yeah, we're all here for each other, at the end of the day.
And your favorite KZN food? She's the nama, bunny chow.
So I say, yeah, good buddy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night of buddies.
Mutton,
Always bunny chow's fun, hands down.
taste the smell in the
Okay. If you could choose one person from KZN, from the KZN scene, to go to war with, who would it be and why?
Are we fighting against him, or is like this our like brother in arms?
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Lord John Butcher. I think.
Oh,
He
hell
would
yeah.
serve me well.
Dude, which is a beast.
I think we're all gonna say that now.
Which one?
Yeah, it's between Butcher and like also Reno from Truth Decay.
Just with his voice.
That's it.
Yeah. So when he headbangs, he looks like he could serve a real good headbutt.
Yeah. Cool, guys, and that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are there any shout outs or anything you want to do? Upcoming gigs?
Coming gigs. Famous. You mentioned that you guys will be playing next week.
So August, the 2nd of August, we're going to be having an event at Hebron Haven again. It's going to have Drop Culture up there from Durban, and we're going to have the Baron Harley Band as well. And it's going to be a 90s dress-up theme sort of thing. We're going to try and get some tattoo artists up there, so do some flash tattoos, see what other things we can do. Maybe have some gaming and stuff there, like I had there during our launch, like arcade gaming.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that sort of thing. So yeah, see what other things we can find too.
And that's in August.
2nd of August.
2nd of August.
I think the 8th we're here at Crossways.
Oh yes, 8th
Yeah,
of August we're here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any shout outs you want to do?
Shout out to Leb from
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leb.
Miss you, right?